Lomachenko says that Canelo picked Kovalev at the end of his career as opposed to picking options like Beterbiev or Dimitri Bivol. What up, Fight World? It's your boy Ego, and I'm back with some more boxing. Make sure you smash the like button. Also subscribe to the channel for the latest and greatest in boxing. If you want to become part of the gang notification gang, please hit the bell icon. Shout out to the super chats, channel donations, the Venmo donations, and the Patreon family, the Cash App. We working. Sign up for ESPN Plus below using my link. It does help the channel. Now, looky, Vasyl Lomachenko gave some thoughts on Canelo Kovalev, and we'll jump right into it. I don't want to keep you guys waiting. Smash the like button. Lomachenko says, quote, "So to be honest, I thought it would happen a few rounds earlier. As we know, Sergey keeps it going well for 6 rounds, and then he starts to have physical conditioning problems. After the 6th one, I thought he would start to unravel and it would all be over by round 8. But Sergey did great. He and his team worked out a very good strategy. To be honest, I wasn't surprised at the result because I will say it like this. Sergey Kovalev is rather late in his boxing career, and I don't see any sense in continuing his career except to make money. If you go out there to make money, there's no question. It's your today's bread. But as a sportsman and as a top-level boxer, age is starting to take over. Kovalev handled really well up until the round 11, and the judges' notes speak for themselves, but this is boxing. Again, Alvarez claims to have the title as the best boxer on the planet, so everyone expected this from him. It's not really about money or names here. He has a contract that he signed, and no matter what, his next fight, he'll get a fixed sum. The question here is that they use correct techniques to approach the boxers for him and choose such interesting opponents for him. And he's referring to Canelo. They seem to have the names, but they're not at the level, at the peak like they used to be. He didn't try it 2 years ago when Sergey Kovalev was at the peak of his form. He didn't rise and box with him, Lomachenko says. Now, Canelo hasn't agreed to box with Dimitri Bivol or Artur Beterbiev. He chose Sergey Kovalev, a boxer who has already shown his full potential. Yeah, that's it. He said, yeah, that's it. You know, saying that Kovalev's name might be bigger because of where he was at, or, you know, because he fought Andre Ward. He said it's interesting how it worked. The person Canelo went up one weight class, boxed with the world champion Kovalev, and got recognition. I compared it to myself at once because I also box in a weight class that's not mine, but in 61. And I boxed with Olympic champion and main contender Luke Campbell, who was one of the strongest in the weight class. So that's all you guys need to know. Yeah, man, it's getting real bad for old media, new media. I told you we control the narrative. Now you have Vasyl Lomachenko, who is having the same critique as David from ESPN Deportes, as Ego, Eric Morales, new media, Ego's Army. He said the same thing, and I told you this before the fight. I didn't wait for Kovalev to get knocked out. I told you Kovalev was not the crusher, right? And now you have Lomachenko saying it. So, you know, bottom line, I'm gonna wrap this up. I don't even have to make this video too long. Lomachenko says what we all know regarding why Kovalev was selected. Kovalev says he's just in it for the money. This was a bad look. Bad look. Lomachenko's literally said exactly what I said. And he moved up, but he's not fighting a Bivol. He didn't fight Artur Beterbiev his first fight. He fought Kovalev because, you know, Team Canelo and Golden Boy, they're trying to preserve that one loss only. And they're trying so hard to make him the next Mayweather, even though he already has a blemish on his record, arguably multiple, depending on who you ask. And they're trying so hard to keep it at one loss that they're doing all this gamesmanship, stipulations, rehydration clauses, catching people after tough fights with minimal time to prepare. Canelo has plenty of time to prepare, And then most importantly, like Lomachenko's now saying, which is what I've been telling you, guess what? Kovalev and some of the other guys weren't at their peak, or they never showed the peak. You know, like Rocky Fielding. Rocky Fielding never really showed to be the elite, the best of the best. So the walls are definitely closing in on Canelo. You know, a 2-time gold medalist sees the same thing. And he's probably feels a type of way because he's from Ukraine. His buddy, also from the Ukraine, Alexander Vostik, just went up against a tank and a monster in Artur Beterbiev and looked really well. And it was a good, great competitive unification, but Beterbiev was too strong for him and got the better of him. So fighters like Lomachenko probably resent the fact that his friend, you know, and fellow Olympian Vostik is taking a shot at greatness, coming up a little bit short, but then Canelo's getting all this recognition, and he fought, you know, Kovalev, who has the same manager as him, you know, Aegis, and he fought him at the end of his rope, and you know, he's claiming, oh, I'm the 4-division champion, and trying to act like this is some historic feat. Like, that's why Canelo, after, he didn't even look like, I mean, I can't judge how a person will act, but it just didn't look like the type of celebration you would do. Like when Julian J. Rock Williams beat Hurd, all the sacrifice, you know, coming back from the loss, all the doubters, he crumbled to his knees. You didn't even see Canelo do anything. That's another reason it looked FAF. It looked real scripted. So let me know what you guys think. Drop your thoughts in the comment section. It is so bad for old media in these boxing streets. Lomachenko saying the same thing. Kovalev was not at his peak. If you love what I'm doing, smash the like button. As always, hate, comment, and subscribe. Till next video is Ego signing off.
So if you enjoyed this video and want more content like this on the channel, you can show your appreciation by going to the PayPal donate button or the YouTube support button. And you can donate any amount that you feel is equivalent to the value of this video. Much more to come. Thank you guys for your support. Boxing Ego, the future of boxing.